Hello everyone, welcome back to this week's video. Today we're going to be filming an apartment tour.
Yep. And actually it is a condo, considered a condo because right now it's just a winter rental for us and it's rented out in the summer every week. So It's pretty small, but we love the location. Yeah. We love the location. We lived here a couple years ago too.
So we'll show you guys around.
So as you can see, we kind of have a lot of things stored in places because there really is kind of limited storage. I mean, what you saw was our living space and kitchen, so it's just kind of one small combined space.
As well as our dining room too.
Yeah, which is more of an office right now with the computer and everything. So that's what we have for our biggest space. And so we both love this view and this porch. It's really nice. So it's pretty small, but you still got a space, little grill.
Now that we're back inside and you can hear us better, I think our favorite thing about this spot is all of the big windows that you can just see out front, besides Case's computer. Look at the wind. You can see it on camera.
Yeah, and usually I like to sit here and have like a cup of coffee because you can just soak it all in. Mm-hmm. But now that the computer's here, because I'm using the desk for kind of writing and research, it's just, the computer's kind of in the way, but it's not a big deal. The only trouble is that sometimes in the winter or in the fall, this little river, it's not really a little river, it's a tidal river. So it goes up and down with the tides. It floods from time to time and it will flood across the road. So sometimes we have to go around to the other side of the beach and take the other road. That's the only downside, is that it does flood. It's never come into the place, but it's come close.
Well, it comes right up underneath the deck.
Yeah, it does come up underneath the deck. And actually there's like a little walkway around the deck, but
where we take the trash out
and sometimes it's, it almost looks like there's hardly any water in there. So it's just crazy how the tides can come up so far, but that's how it is in Maine. So
yeah, and stay tuned too, because we'll keep you guys up to date through this winter on our Instagrams with pictures and stuff of what the marsh looks like once it starts to freeze. It's pretty cool.
It is. Sometimes the ice hits each other, goes over itself, and
cracks.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
So this condo came fully furnished, so we didn't bring a lot of our stuff here with us. We left it back in New Hampshire.
Yeah, so luckily my parents and her parents, they live like within an hour of each other. So they allowed us to store a few of our things. Like we have a futon, we have some furniture we bought because we've had unfurnished apartments before.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't really make so much sense to bring anything here because, it is just 9 months. So, it's a great 9 months
but it has everything that we need.
Yeah, and being close to the beach and everything, but it does have everything we need. It's somebody else's furniture, that's all.
Yeah. So as we show you guys around, we'll point out the stuff that we did bring with us. There's only a few things, but in this living space, we'll show you kind of what we did to make it fit what we needed it to. So at the front door, we did bring this black mat to put our shoes on because they get sandy, and when it is winter time, the snow and stuff just melts off and it gets on the floor.
There's not really a mud room.
Yeah.
So.
And then we also brought this shoe rack because we had so many shoes and it was just always messy and in the way. And then
the piano, of course.
Of course, the piano.
Playing and writing.
And then all of those weights too.
I couldn't live without the piano though.
Yeah, no, it's really nice touch when he's playing, and I can just hear it. And then we brought all of these, just a few things, so that if we don't want to go to the gym, we're able to do weights here.
And as you can see, limited storage. So there's a lunchbox and a car jacket.
Yeah,
So.
for his work stuff. And then in the kitchen, it's really small. It doesn't have a dishwasher, so we have to do everything by hand.
No, and actually, I mean, I'm surprised. I think they could have done more updates, but I mean, it all functions, so it's not a big deal. But they could definitely rent it out for more money if they updated it more.
This shelving is definitely nice, as well as this. So we put everything that we use consistently out, as well as a blender, his coffee machine, and a fruit juicer. And then all of the upper cabinets, just this one is the only one that we use. The rest has...
Yeah, and then this weird quirky thing.
Yeah.
This cabinet opens and...
It hits the light. But it's nice because I put all of their like plates, cups, and stuff that they use during the summertime in those, so that we don't use them. And then we have just a little burner, and then these bottom ones that has like silverware, pots and pans and stuff like that.
But that little burner, it's crazy. It burns so hot. I mean, it boils water in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and it has a little oven. Super tiny. And then of course the fridge and all of our baking stuff up there.
So we had that hutch in the in our bedroom.
Yeah.
Originally, but we took it out. So we'll have to put it back when we move out, but it's
basically just storing everything and then having room for veggies and stuff up on top, fruit.
And, that TV is not ours. It was just here. We don't use it. But it's much better than the one that was here 2 years ago, which was this like big blocky thing.
And then that's his guitar too.
Yeah, so we brought a few things.
And then this is a really nice chair to sit in and just read.
Yep.
And then the last thing is this table and rug that is actually new to this room.
It's already getting some waves and stuff in it. So
yeah. And then down there's my yoga mat.
Storage.
Yeah. So I guess we'll take you guys to the bedrooms and bathroom.
The bathroom's really small. You know, it's a bathroom, it's good. It's got quite the view, which is kind of awkward because there's no shade or anything. So like the shower's a glass door and that window's just there, but I mean, no one's gonna be out there anyway, so it's not a big deal.
And he just took a shower, so that's why there's so much water. All right, so I'll give you a little look. Yeah, this room could definitely use a little bit of updates. So a towel holder, just one small vanity. Our scale, a trash can.
But I mean, if you're just here for the beach, it's great.
Yeah, so in here you can basically put all of your needs. And then there's this drawer down here too that we put some stuff in. That's the bathroom.
This little closet we can't even use for storage. It's got a water heater and that's
basically just utilities. Yeah. There's brooms and stuff like that in there. So vacuum.
We can't use that. And then this is just kind of has 2 bunk beds we can't really get rid of. They just have to stay here, so we can't store anything here except for maybe a few odds and ends on the bed, and then like some bike stuff, I guess. And then really just a writing and research area with this light. That's ours. So
yeah. This little lamp, the table and chairs.
Once again, it's got a great view. It's a great place to just sit down, write, and think.
Kids got a nice space.
Yeah.
When they're here.
And all the stuff on the wall isn't ours.
Yeah.
That's just
some
stuff that's here.
Cute coastal stuff.
So.
And then this little crab and a local restaurant. And then this is our bedroom. It's very small. We moved this bookshelf in here to hold all our books that we brought with us home. And then we have a tiny little closet behind there that we won't show because it's a mess. And then we brought this shelf here.
Yeah, and then this carpet's kind of went in the way of the door.
So I put a bunch of my clothes and stuff on there just for convenience because case of stuff is in here.
Works for organization.
Yeah.
And we have so many books because we read every day. So.
A couple years ago when we were here, they had a really tiny bed, but this is the new one that they upgraded us to. And it has some cute bedside tables on each side, a nice mirror too.
Yeah, it's very comfortable in comparison to the other one.
And then this also has a really
There's
nice
not much room around the sides, that's the only thing.
Yeah. Cute little spot. Yeah, we're gonna take you guys down to the water just for a little bit. We won't be able to talk much just because it is so windy.
Yeah, but we also get to, it's not just the water either, it's also that there's a lot of walking around here, so
yeah.
I mean, we can kind of show how that's just right here, really.
So we'll grab our coats and we'll show you guys our beach.
It's very windy out. Hopefully you can hear this fine, but you can see behind us is that little trail on the beach. So like we're not too far from that. But if you were to walk behind me this way, you can get to the other end of the beach, and this way you can get to the opposite side. So you can pretty much walk the whole beach. It might take a while, but those are usually the ways we'd walk. It's either on the beach or either of those roads.
So let's
Both
go
ways
to
are
the
good.
beach.
Yes, let's go to the beach.
All right, now that we're out of the house and on the beach, we're gonna go for a walk. So I guess we'll do our outro here.
Yeah, so I mean, as you can see, you can just kind of where we were coming from, you can just walk to the beach and you can see all the houses, and we kind of dream about
Someday owning a house down here.
Yeah, because it's just so gorgeous. Or, you know, somewhere else along the coast, but it's really nice here and everything.
Well, if you guys like this video and seeing our apartment condo, then don't forget to like, turn on your post notifications by hitting the bell, and subscribe to our channel. And we will see you next week with another fun video.
We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.